afternoon baseball here on the show. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Chicago White Sox and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
The game's count starting now. It's opening day. It's the show. And it's coming up next. Shohei Ohtani gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It will be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
Tim Anderson is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. Fowler has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So one out and nobody aboard, and that'll bring up Nick Madrigal. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Fastball well outside. Bases are empty, one man out. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. So 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Pujols is there for it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So here's Jose Abreu. Now the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Down in order go the White Sox, and now the Angels get their first opportunity. So here, David Fletcher. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Angels, the second baseman, David.
Now the pitch.
Fletcher.
Swing and a ball hit deep down the left field line, but that'll be a loud foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Robert is right there, 1 down. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Past history with Lucas Giolito. He's 1 for 4. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Now at the plate here is Albert Pujols. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Eaton going back, and he makes a nice catch on the track. Is that in? Angels are gone in order. Still no score. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, unfortunately, the rain that we're experiencing now is not expected to go away, and it's likely going to get worse. However, the umpiring crew has told me they believe the game will get in, although a delay sounds like a likely possibility.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. It's not looking pretty, and guys, we'll just have to hope the weather doesn't play too much of a factor in the outcome of this one.
I think it is, though, Matt. You got to stay focused as a player. There could be a couple stops in this one. The tarp might get pulled. You just have to keep your focus, stay dry, and stay ready.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Yohan Moncada is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought us good stuff in this one.
Adam Eaton is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is.
Yep, that ball went out.
And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. Now to the plate, Anthony Rendon to start things out against Lucas Giolito as we get the inning underway.
Anthony Rendon.
First pitch on the way. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Here's Justin Upton now as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Swinging a hard liner to center field. Robert is there, and he has it for the first out. So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that'll bring in the catcher, Kurt Suzuki. From the belt, the pitch lifted down the line in left. Rendon leads off first with 1 away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Jimenez. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And this will kick off the base of the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
He's set. The 0-1. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Gone. And that one had some extra distance. Three-run home run down the line in right. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Angels have taken a 3-0 lead. In now is John Jay. Swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. Madrigal is there, and that's the 3rd out. But the Angels strike for 3, all coming on this 3-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 3-0 Angels. Here's the catcher. Rendon. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And he will take strike 3 call. He's got another one. 5 straight strikeouts, and that's the 1st out of the inning. Up next, Leori Garcia. And now the first pitch. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. That evens it up 1-1. Garcia can be considered a bit of a one-dimensional hitter, I guess, in terms of making contact. He tends to see the ball out of right-handed pitchers' hands well, but doesn't seem to pick up the left-handers at the same level. 2-2.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding his zone.
And he'll continue this role he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious, 2 away. The next batter will be Luis Robert. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch on its way.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
Good waist pitch, 1-2. The White Sox are still looking to break into the hit column here. And it's fouled away. Seven in a row. Flat out dominant. And the inning is... Striding in is David Fletcher. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it. But keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
There to make the catch is Jimenez, and there's 1 away. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. And if you remember, he took home a Silver Slugger Award for AL outfielders a year ago. High and deep to left center field. Looking up is the center fielder. At the track, the wall. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout. First home run of the campaign for him as the Angels have now opened up a 4-0 lead.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
The first baseman, number 5.
Here's Albert now. Rounded up the first baseline. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. A bouncer to the left side. And an offline throw, but he just does get back to the bag for the putout. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. Pitch is popped up. Anderson waits on it. And that's the 3rd out. Angels do get one, however, on the Mike Trout home run. We played 3 full. It's now 4-0 Angels. Well, there it is. This one is going to be delayed as the crew chief has made the call to suspend action.
You know, Matt, I just get the feeling this isn't going to be a very long delay. And we do have some clearing skies, so I think both of these guys possibly will go back out.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
8 in a row. He got another one. What a roll he's on. 1 away.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Well-executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. This one's down to 3rd. Fielded by Rendon. And there are 2 away now. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Down the left field line and deep. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Hit in the air to right field. Fowler giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the White Sox. They're on the... Justin Upton the next to hit. He sets to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. First pitch on its way to Upton. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Jimenez. 1 away. Now at the plate is Kurt Suzuki. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Hit softly on the ground to 3rd. Moncada has it. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. So next to hit is Jose Iglesias. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first inning.
Got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get.
And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to... Welcome back to Anaheim as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now. And I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
High in the air down the right field line. Fouled off.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the set now for the bottom of the 5th. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Dexter Fowler.
The right fielder.
And the pitch.
Dexter Fowler.
Ground ball right into the shift. Taken in by Abreu. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. And now here is John Jay. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Jay, a 36-year-old veteran. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player.
Now a ball lined hard toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Evan Marshall is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Number 43.
Standing in now, David Fletcher. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Popped him up. Anderson over to his right. And he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping in next, Mike Trout. His career numbers in this matchup. He's 1 for 2. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And he gets there, makes the running play. New inning set to get underway. And next will be the power-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1-2 to the White Sox catcher.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Iglesias is up with it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. So to the plate is the White Sox DH. Leori Garcia struck out in his last trip to the plate. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Luis Robert is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now a swing as he stays alive as this is fouled back right off the catcher's arm. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They're down 4-0. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Albert Pujols. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit on the ground is short. And that's out number 1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Anthony Rendon. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. In there, 0-1.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
A quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone. He's set. Here it comes. Hit back up the middle. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. Angels down quickly there on just 4 pitches, but they're in front. Ready now for the White Sox, Tim Anderson. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit. So the perfect game bid ends in the 7th. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty B, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a clipping number up on that board.
That's in there, 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Payoff pitch on its way. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Looking up is Upton. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. And good for him. Nick Madrigal has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. Here he comes again, 1-2.
打たないよりも打たれ、
And another foul
得
ball.
点は入らんという大誤算で
Seventh
した。
pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that misses 2-2.
I love these grinder at bats right here. Kind of a la Wade Boggs in the early 80s where he would just foul off strikes that he didn't want to hit and wait for that pitch he was certainly sitting on and drive it off the monster.
サウンドは調整しましたよ。
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden, and he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Tired a bit as he reached the 7th, but he's got a shot at the victory if his bullpen can help him out.
さあ、大谷がマウンドに降ります。
Felix Pena is out
まあ、
from
よう
the
投げ
bullpen
ました
now
よ。
as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Number 64, Felix Pena.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Fastball got him looking as that had two-seam action on it. One gone. Into the box.
ちょっと待ってよ。それでもこれは
大谷 vs 有原は楽しみだね。わら。
あーですね。
Eloy Jimenez 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
でもサウンド
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
半分半分にしてもダメなんですかね、これ。前回と比べたら素源聞き取りにくいのかな。ただね、まだね、有原さんの顔はね、まだ見てないんですよ。
Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
いやーでも
Just a bit low, tough call, but it's too
それぐらい。
I think he's showing you right there.
ただね、
He's trying to put you
BGM
away
は
with the
ね、
off-speed pitch.
長せんからですね。
After you leer that right there and take pull side away, that'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
Got him to go down
これぐらい
there.
大丈夫かな。
Jimenez
そしたら
is the second out in the 7th inning. So here's Juan Moncada.
ただ有原さんの顔が似てないじゃないかな。この高めでストライクなの？でもボールだけ。
Take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
And that is down as that could be 2 bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Adam Eaton digging in next. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases. Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute.
You know, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
Fouled away. The 1-1 home. And it's fouled away. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit.
さあ、ベテラン。
Kurt Suzuki. First offering. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Robert will slide over and put this one away. And that's out number 1.
いかんな。
So 1 away now for the Angels in the 7th, and that'll bring up the shortstop Jose Iglesias. Ready to deal. Here comes the
よう
first
気づいた
pitch.
けど、明日が休みにならなけりゃ、20連勤むだった絵文字。
あー、20連勤。あー、もうあれが休みじゃなくて、明日休みですか。 かったですね。あれが休みやったら相当死んでますよな。20連勤は。いやー、20連勤はすごいっすな。いったかーと思ったらファウルかい。
Here's the 0-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Eaton is under it. And the inning is over. Angels go down one. Ready to begin the 8th. And digging in is the veteran DH, Leori Garcia. First pitch coming. Here it is.
バイトに普通はやらせんよ絵文字。
ねえ。バイトで20連勤やらいかですわ。
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
もうあれじゃないですか、若手にやらしてやってくださいって言わないからな。若手20連勤やったらちょいですね、頑張りますって言ってみながらはいいけど、せめてね、だいたいまあ10連勤は大丈夫ですよって言うんですけど、さすがにね20連勤っていうと体力持たんですよ。
The batter will be Luis Robert. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. No hits to this point.
相当しんどかったですね、そしたら。
Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
おっしゃおっしゃ、ナイスボール。
How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
Tim Anderson
監視も大変ですな、本当毎日仕事で。
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
To third. Rendon has it.
おー、ナイスレンドン。
First will take care of him to end the inning. Down in bottom of inning number 8 set to go.
いい試合してくれてるな。
Forward the designated hitter, John Jay. Swing and a liner.
バイト先がブラックだっていう意気承認です。
Look at him jump all over that first pitch, using aggression to get himself a knock on the right side.
でも時間バラバラなんでしょ、監視出勤時間。
Stepping in now, David Fletcher. He gets it hard on the ground to the left. To second for one. To Abreu for the big double play. So now here is Mike Trout. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First pitch on the way. Line toward the alley in left center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases.
でも大変ですわな。本当ブラックはきついですな、本当。
Boy, Dero, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they were able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take.
And a sliding effort there, but he can't get a glove on it, a base hit.
Hey, he might have been able to get his body in front of that. I don't know. But the bottom line is, I love the effort to slide and try and knock that down, but it was just too hard to play to make.
In now is Anthony Rendon. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. They'll add a big insurance run here as the runner scores from second. Now a 5-3 game. The tag, and he is out at third, and with that, this batter will be Nick Madrigal. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
ね、伊部さんも 今英雄伝説やってますか今。
Ball and a strike. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on
メジャーは
base.
一休み的
Yeah, that
な
has to be his
感じ
mentality
で
at
す
the
か。
plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Now to the plate, here is Jose Abreu.
He
Went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
さあツーアウト。
And the White Sox are down to their final out now. So the next to bat will be Eloy Jimenez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Alex Claudio gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. First pitch of the AB now. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Trout looks up. And this one is gone. A home run.
Well, you just don't think about what might have been, but you sure wish he didn't give up that run in the bottom of the 8th. If he didn't surrender that one there, this would be a tie game. Be that as it may, they may have some momentum now. We'll see what they can do with it.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he will make the catch and the Angels move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over. A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The Angels took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Shohei Ohtani earns his first win of the season, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
ナイスルンルン。
オッケー。ああ、やりましたよ。ありがとうございます。白星発進ですよ。大谷翔平。プレイオブザゲーム。あ、ヒーローインタビューだね。大谷翔平が呼ばれましたか。
For the White Sox, 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and they left 1 man on base.
これもあれか、あれか。
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 21 minutes.
さあ、すごいね、三振13個も取ったのやりますなあ、翔平さん。あれ、完全試合ペースやったけどな。さあ、勝ちましたね。わあ、あれか。アストロズ買ってるやん。インディアンスが勝って、ブルージェイズも勝って、ヤンキース負けてるやん。パドレスが勝って、レッツはカブス、ブルファーツ、フィリーズか。どこやったっけ。お、フィリーズ勝ってる。わー、広島列負けてますよ。わあ、ここは何をやってんだよな。次はフィリーズどうしようかね。次フィリーズでも行くか。これで。よーし。とは お、大谷さん使えるじゃん。なるほどね。なるほど。使えますね。よし。じゃあもうよし。じゃあ一旦終わりますか。
お疲れ様でした。
まあ、次枠ですね。はい。やります。なので、一旦ね、閉じてもう一回立ち上げますので、よろしくお願いします。鈴木さんありがとうございました。計5名ですかね。ありがとうございます。
ド変態、お疲れ。
はーい、お疲れ様です。じゃあ一旦閉じます。